Nerf versus XShot. I'm comparing them at different prices to find out which is best. Starting at $5, we have the Nerf Ace, which comes with just 2 darts, so you better make your shots count. And whoa, this is the smallest Nerf gun I've ever seen. You can definitely see why they've used the phase built for stealth on the packaging. I mean, look at the size of it. And on top of the weapon, we have a 2-in-1 dart holder and aiming reticle. It's probably not needed at this scale though. Right, let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it hit the target at least. It does dip quite a lot though. You know what? It's not bad for its size, but the aim is a little inconsistent. And you can see the dart starting to dip already at this short distance. On the other side, we have the XShot Micro, which comes with a much more generous 8 darts. And it has this air pocket technology, which allows it to fire up to 80 feet. And just like the Nerf Ace, it has space to hold an extra dart on top, which can also double up as an aiming reticle, sort of. But I did immediately notice the dart doesn't go in anywhere near as much as the Nerf does. It does stick out quite a bit. That is a lot more powerful. That is very impressive for its size. First point goes to the XShot. It's easier to use, more powerful, and better value. In the $10 category, we have the Nerf Commander, which comes packaged with 12 darts. The gun itself has a rotating drum that holds 6 darts at a time, and it has the ability to fire up to 90 feet. There's lots of potential to upgrade this with the stock, the barrel, and 3 extra rails, but you don't get any other attachments in the box, so you're going to have to buy these separately. Let's see how much better this one is. Not only is this powerful, it's very consistent and accurate with its shots. So let's compare this to the XShot Manic, which comes with double the amount of darts and can fire up to 98 feet. Immediately, you can notice just how much lighter this is, but not in a good way. It does make it feel kind of cheap. So this also comes with some dart holders, but as cool as this looks, it is a big letdown. And look how ridiculous this thing looks. I mean, it is very intimidating if you saw us aiming at you, but you still have to reload 1 shot at a time, so it's all for show. Will this be better? Let's find out. Oh! I'd say this is slightly more accurate, but it takes a lot longer to reload in between shots. This point goes to the Nerf. You just can't beat that rate of fire. Jumping up to $20, we have the Nerf Eagle Point. It comes packaged with 16 darts and can fire up to 90 feet. It comes with an 8-dart rotating drum. You can also hold an additional 8 darts at the rear of the weapon, but the coolest part about this is that it comes with an attachable scope and barrel, transforming it from this to this. Right, let's see how good this is. Oh, hold on a sec. That is not very clear. This is just a really nice weapon to use all around, so let's see what it's up against. When it comes to the XShot, we have the Berserker. What a name. And again, we get a lot more darts. 48 of them to be precise. Just like the Nerf Eagle Point, it features an 8-dart drum, a bolt action reload mechanism, and it has a firing range up to 90 feet. But once again, a lot of what makes this weapon look cool are the additional dart holders, which do make it look meaner, but don't do much else. But the lower build quality is obvious again. The triggers, for example, are thinner and feel flimsy in the housing. This is the XShot, and this is the Nerf. If you look at the logos, these are nicely cut out in layered plastic, whereas these on here, they're just stickers. Ooh, this one's close. I'm going to give it to the Nerf though, because it's a bit more solid and more compact. Now we start getting serious at $40 with the Nerf Double Punch, the first motorized gun in this video. It comes with 50 darts, but the best bit is that it's like having 2 guns in one, hence the name Double Punch. There's 2 barrels and 2 magazines which hold 10 darts each, with an additional storage for 10 darts along the top of the weapon. Oh, that's cool. Because it's got a transparent shell, you can actually see the motors inside it. There's 2 triggers here. The bottom one powers the motor and the larger main one fires the individual shots. It looks like 2 legs running along. Oh, that sounds powerful. Here we go. And we're already through all 20 shots. They'll definitely hear you coming, but look at this rate of fire. But is the XShot Mad Mega Barrel better? Seriously, these names just get more and more wild. And you guessed it, it comes with more darts than a Nerf. 72 in this case. It has a 98-foot range, but this is not motorized. It requires a very physical pump action reload mechanism, which I can already tell will disrupt your aim in between your shots. That said, this thing has an absolutely wild 72 dart chamber, making it feel like you can use this for an eternity before having to reload all the darts back in. Have you noticed that every time we step up in price, the XShot tends to dominate the Nerf gun in terms of size and physical presence? I mean, look how ridiculous this thing is. The reload mechanism feels very clunky and it does seem to stop and get caught at certain points. There goes the ammo holder. I can barely get this all in the same shot. Here we go. I'm going to give this victory to the XShot. It's so accurate and it feels like you never run out of ammo. If this hits the yellow target, you have to subscribe. That took more than one shot. I've spent hundreds of dollars on this video, so if you're enjoying it, please subscribe and I'll make a lot more exciting videos like it. But now we're at $60 and we have two very different approaches here, starting with the Nerf Moto Blitz. This is like two completely different weapons in one. It's a motorized rifle and a pump-action shotgun. It has a built-in scope and it comes packaged with 22 darts. This is a 10-dart magazine which fires out the motorized section, and an additional 6 darts can fire out the pump-action shotgun section here, which you've got to pump up. So we have two parts to try here. First up, the motorized rifle. Now for the second part, the shotgun. 3, 2, 1. Can't miss a target with that. Up against it though is the XShot motorized rage fire. This is a literal gun turret, complete with its own tripod. Cannot wait to try this. It comes with 72 darts in the box, 40 of which can be held and fired from this magazine belt before reloading. It also comes with a detachable scope, but I'm not sure how useful that's going to be. And this barrel here, although it's mainly for show, it does rotate, completing this ridiculous look. Whoa, look at this, this is insane. 3, 2, 1. Look at that accuracy! My favourite part though is this handle here, which lets you hold and operate the weapon freehanded. This is incredible! Look at this mess. I have to give this victory to the XShot. It's so much fun and incredibly consistent with its accuracy. Now there is this one thing that the Nerf guns don't do. Each of the weapons in this Insaity range can connect together to create this insane beast. But as intimidating as this is, none of the firing mechanisms are linked, which means you still have to fire each gun individually. The takeaway here is that the XShot guns generally feel more powerful and consistent, whereas the Nerf guns definitely have a better build quality.